I, wanted to take something scientific and psychologically proven and keep going with it, keep going. First 2, 3 steps have been proven, and the next one was not proven, but it's a question. Do you believe it, what I'm suggesting? It's almost like a question kind of saying, if you believe that you get stressed and your blood pressure goes up, if you believe that. Do you believe I give you a pill and it's full of sugar, but I told you it's a cure, and a portion of the population cures themselves of all diseases? Do you believe that? It's true, that's a fact. It's in every scientific study everywhere, and every medicine is pit against the placebo effect, right? So those two, so you buy me there. Now I'm gonna introduce you to DID, where each individual personality believes they are who they are 100%. One personality has diabetes, one has high cholesterol, one can't see, blah, 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 each one, and their body changes chemically as they get to that belief system. And now I have you right there. And again, that's being debated around the world right now, what I just said, but I believe that's a fact, right? But that's still being debated, but that's fact. Now I'm gonna ask one more question, and that's the one no one's asked, which I'm asking, which is, what if a person with DID thought one of its personalities was supernatural? Would they have supernatural powers? That's the question that we're asking. I sent him the script, and he said, well, what's the name of the character I'm playing, so I know, just so I don't get confused? And I was like, I can't tell you that, just read the script. And he was like, what? He didn't understand what I was saying, because it was like, what am I supposed to point out every other character in the script? Say, you're playing this, you're playing this, you're playing this. But I think I said, in the script he's called the neat freak, the first character. I think I said, you're the neat freak, but just keep reading. And so, yeah, he was, I don't know what James, you'd have to ask James what he thought when he first read it, but I think he thought it would be a hoot, and I didn't think he really concentrated on the possible pitfalls. I think he just thought it was so messed up and so whacked that it was crazy, and he's so up for anything that he was like, yeah, this is great, this isn't normal, let's go have some fun. He was yes right away when he read it. He just read it and he was like, that is crazy, that script. And he's like, hell, let's do it. And his abandon about doing something so challenging, so exposing, and just being like, whatever, let's do it. I was shocked I'm like, does he understand what I'm gonna ask him to do in this piece, And he did, he just didn't, he's so fearless. He's just a fearless dude. I've never worked with an actor who's so fearless. I mean, I ask him to do anything. He's always asking to go further. So when I would say to James, there's a fine line when you're playing Hedwig that you're not playing a dumb adult. That's not what you're playing. That's how most people play a child when they're playing as an adult. You're playing a very smart child who doesn't have life experience. Hedwig's very smart. He's very smart. He just happens to be 10, okay? Super smart 10-year-old. So whenever we played, I was like, you're playing a dumb adult. That was a dumb adult. That's not what we're doing. Super smart 10-year-old. Use your eyes, you're super smart, you're 10, you just don't know what that gesture means that you just did. What she just did, is that flirting? Is that what they call flirting? You know what I mean? Think through it, All right, don't be an idiot, don't just keep going to her, just walk to her, and then that creates humor, right? Because he's not equipped for these things. And so it's great to talk like that, to work through each character and make them each the hero of their story. We got into that wonderful rhythm where the things that were sacred to me weren't touched and were only heightened, and then James would bring these incredible new aspects of it to the table, which is what you dream as a writer-director, that what you imagined is being honored but enhanced. And James's physicality is the great X factor of the movie, how he can carry himself as Patricia, how he literally feels like he shrunk 3 inches when he's playing Hedwig, or he gets, very stiff and strong when he's playing Dennis. We locked split, and we went to Austin to do a film festival on a Monday. That's when it screened. We finished on the Thursday or Friday on the mix, and the previous week, we still shot stuff for the movie. That I was still dropping stuff in. I still had another idea, another thing, and we were dropping it in. It was pliable right to the last second, and we give the best version.